Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have three-minute rounds of Muay Thai, contested at 130 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, training out of Decalic Muay Thai Academy, with a fight record of 28 wins and 4 losses, an 88% win rate. Representing Scotland, Stephen El Matador Irvine. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, training out of FA Group, with a fight record of 46 wins and 20 losses, a 70% win rate, representing Thailand, Sornsueknoi.
ทั้งคู่นะชกให้เต็มที่นะมีน้ำใจนักกีฬานะล้มไม่ซ้ำไม่จำปากนะคือไฟติ้งไฟแฟร์ต่อโนคิกหนึ่งว้าว
Referee Krit Sadal with the instructions here in this 130-pound Muay Thai fight. They are fighting for a potential $100,000 contract and an invitation to the biggest stage in the world, which can lead to millions of dollars. Stephen Irvine riding a 3-fight win streak. Brian Sornsueknoi riding a 2-fight win streak. If one of these gentlemen can punch their ticket to the big show, they will make an immediate impact on the world's largest stage of martial arts. Good inside leg kick landed by Sornsueknoi. Stephen Irvine is looking gigantic out there, Brian.
He is tall. Sornsueknoi is gonna have to find a way to get inside. That low kick that he threw gonna be important. Another one lands there, looking to target the inside of Irvine's lead leg. He can also throw that rear leg kick to the back leg of Irvine, but he's also gonna watch out for that counter right hand.
Irvine gets hit with a shot to the body. Irvine's been very active against southpaws. He's fought several of them, so he likes this style as he goes up top with that rear leg roundhouse kick. Touches Sornsueknoi on the side of his head. Sornsueknoi ate it and walked right through, looking to close that distance. Next inside leg kick landed by Sornsueknoi.
Sornsueknoi heavy on his feet, but that is because he loves to plow forward, land those heavy low kicks and big punches. That low kick effective, definitely getting Irvine's attention. Irvine firing back with a nice middle kick of his own, looking for his counter left. They're pulling the leg back. He needs to find an answer for that low kick from Sornsueknoi. Either block it, pull away, or if he does happen to eat it, fire back immediately with that right hand.
Sornsueknoi is dropping his head. He's almost taking the punches on the top of his head. It is one of the harder parts of the body. But that's not a good idea against Irvine, especially because he's going to fake that, let Sornsueknoi drop his head and come with that uppercut or fire off that roundhouse kick, which has been getting very close to the target.
Nice jab there from Irvine, but again, a low kick from Sornsueknoi landing just moments ago. Some readiness on the inside of that lead leg.
Oh! Sornsueknoi, beautiful right hook, snaps the head back of Irvine. Sornsueknoi starting to apply that pressure. Irvine, that lead leg could be hurt, Brian. Forcing him to switch stances momentarily. Irvine's a switch hitter, though. He can go back and forth.
Irvine doing a good job looking to play the counter game here. Sornsueknoi, though, that baseball bat on the left leg doing damage. You can see by the reaction there of Irvine, that lead leg is hurt and hurt bad. It is going to mess with his footwork and his boxing game.
Great implementation of that game plan. The pressure was able to find a lot of success, Brian, for Sornsueknoi at the end of that round.
Sornsueknoi doing a great job sticking with the low kick, eating some shots from Irvine there, but sticking with the body attacks and the low kicks. Here, off the left hand of the body, finding the right hand on the chin. They're clipping Irvine. Irvine, though, so tough, able to get back in the fight and move off the ropes, taking his right kick high. But Sornsueknoi answering with the right to the body. There is that right hook off the left hand of the body. A great combination for a southpaw. Sornsueknoi so far able to impose his game plan nicely in the first round. Going to be interesting to see what Stephen Irvine does to adapt here in the second match.
Got the ringleader, J.P. Gallagher, in his corner, giving his words of advice. Nico Carrillo in there as well, urging their countrymen to turn things around here in this second round. The $100,000 contract is so close for both of these fighters. Will they enter the world's largest stage of martial arts and join the greatest roster of strikers on planet Earth? Sornsueknoi is looking to get Irvine out of there with one big left hand. Irvine dangerous, getting eaten up with that lead leg kick though, Brian.
Irvine looking to counter, firing back with the right hand and the right kick. Ooh, switching into a knee, but Sornsueknoi landing a big left hand over the top.
Yeah, Irvine's got to be very careful with his back against those ropes. He has to circle. He's known for his footwork. He's got to get on that bicycle, keep that range, and fire off those shots. Sornsueknoi is very dangerous at close range.
That's the thing, Irvine has great footwork, but it's really been negated here by the low kicking attacks, the low kick game of Sornsueknoi.
That inside leg kick has just been money. This open stance really powers up those rear side weapons, and Sornsueknoi is using them very, very well. Look at that, slowly inching forward, lands with a beautiful right hook to close that distance. Frames off by Irvine. Good use of those inside positions by Sornsueknoi to nullify the clinch of Irvine.
Irvine taking his right hand to the body there. Sornsueknoi continuously landing the left hand downstairs to set up the right hook over the top, back to that low kick. Irvine missing the high kick there. Looking for elbows on the inside, but that lead leg severely damaged, shutting down his ability to use that fluid, elusive footwork to set up his hands.
Speaking of damage, Brian, look at the right eye of Irvine. It's busted up. Sornsueknoi able to touch that eye, split open Irvine, who's trying to get inside with a clinch, uses the knee to create separation. Irvine gets pressure back against the ropes. Sornsueknoi does not give him a chance to breathe and reset, just continues to inch forward, looking to find big shots.
Sornsueknoi just very durable, applying the pressure, that heavy footwork, but it allows him to really put his weight into his shots. That low kick, that left hand to the body, and that right hook.
Two-punch combination landed by Irvine, goes back to the well again, uses the jab. Sornsueknoi goes to the inside of the leg. Irvine trying to lands with a hook and sits down. Sornsueknoi, a flash knockdown. Big moment for El Matador, Brian.
Yeah, big moment there for Irvine. Those hands on point. Sornsueknoi here, ready to get on his bicycle. Saved by the bell, Mitch.
That was huge. That was a huge moment for Stephen Irvine to get that knockdown there in the second when the momentum was really starting to build for Sornsueknoi there in that second. But great adjustment by Irvine.
Exactly the moment he needed. Here in close, we see the left hand landing from Sornsueknoi. Blood trickling from the eye of Stephen Irvine, but he stayed in the fight, landing that leaping, that bouncing left hook, catching Sornsueknoi exactly when he needed to, making this fight very interesting right at the end of the second round. Irvine always dangerous with his hands, his leg damaged, but able to make something happen. Moving to this third round now, things a lot closer than they just were.
Third and final round. 23 contracted athletes have been made here on One Friday Fights. The $100,000 ticket to the big show is hanging in the balance. Sornsueknoi, 2-fight winning streak, trying to punch his ticket to the big show. Irvine really starting to level up here as he's putting hand combinations together on Sornsueknoi. Wants nothing more than to join his countryman, Nico Carrillo, at the world's largest stage of martial arts. Good work inside the clinch from Irvine, able to land 2 knees as Sornsueknoi continues to hunt. Beautiful hand combination and evasion from Irvine.
Irvine able to let his hands go to still be evasive and elusive while really being on one leg, that lead leg damage. Sornsueknoi, though, not finding the low kick, trying to wade into punching range, right where Irvine probably wants him.
Good boxing showcased by Stephen Irvine. Clean shots on the back foot, picking his shots very, very wisely, utilizing frames and positions to not only create space, but to shut down the offense of Sornsueknoi. Brilliant display. Look at that, bop, boom, circles out off the check hook, creates space again and fires off. Big shots, Sornsueknoi looks to be on wobbly legs. Irvine is starting to build. Good hand combination, Sornsueknoi is walking him down though. Big high kick as Sornsueknoi runs right into another shot.
Sornsueknoi has abandoned the low kick, looking to get into punching range and trade hands, playing into the strength of Stephen Irvine. Irvine, who is also looking very good in the clinch, like you said, Mitch, shutting down the clinch of Sornsueknoi, able to change, utilize his knees. Sornsueknoi there looking at the left hand, but lunging in. Again, Irvine here in the clinch, able to shut down that aggressive boxing with Sornsueknoi.
Irvine relying on his eyes to do most of the defensive work. Dangerous positions for Irvine to evade with his hands down, but his eyes are so sharp and so clean on the defense. Look at that uppercut, snapping the head up of Sornsueknoi. 30 seconds to go. How badly do you want to join the roster of the greatest strikers on earth? Stephen Irvine finding momentum, has 1 knockdown in the second. Can he find another in the third? Oh, Sornsueknoi, big shot.
Over the top, very dangerous moment.
Oh, what a fadeaway high kick. No knockdown ruled. 13 seconds to go. Frames off, goes up top again. Sornsueknoi, just an absolute zombie walking through, eating big shots. What a gear Stephen Irvine is found by. Oh, I think he got 2 and 3, but what do I know? I'm just a person that pretends to be a judge on TV. That was spectacular. First round, Sornsueknoi looked tremendous, Brian, but that knockdown in the second completely changed the confidence and momentum of Stephen Irvine.
Such a huge moment in this fight. Such a comeback, a rally in the second and third from Stephen Irvine. His lead leg was wrecked, but he was able to find a rhythm to adapt, to keep his hands busy, landing the right kick up high as well on Sornsueknoi, able to effectively stay elusive and evasive. Let's toss this thing off the dome for the official decision.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Stephen